welcome back to the F1 Sim Racing World Championship 2025. I'm your host, Tom Deacon. I welcome you back to our race, which is about to get underway momentarily in Zandvoort.
Hello guys, it's Barry here. So in today's video, we are gonna look at another F1 Esports highlight, but this time around Zandvoort. Let's get into our final Q1 run. I remember when I did this time, I was super happy with it. But yeah, let's get into the lap. Third run wasn't really the best one. Missed the apex a bit, and this corner was quite crucial, and we nailed it because it was so bumpy. And if you get the line correct, you would gain a lot of lap time. And as you can see, we did a really good first sector, I believe. Flat out, easy. Even this corner, just going one down on gear, fourth gear. That corner was so tricky, but we nailed it. And this one as well, again nailed it. The lap looking quite good here. Right here, I just want to take it home. You know, it's Q1, no need to risk anything. And as you can see, we nailed this one as well. I think this started looking really good, to be honest. It's actually looking really good. Then we're going to final corner, fifth gear. Get a good exit, good speed, a really good last corner as well. As you can see, my teammate did a 0.8.115, which is already crazy, and we did a 0.7.
Well, that's interesting. Barry Broumand's gone fastest with a 108.0. Ferraris have now gone to first and second here. Yeah.
As you can see, the drivers who got eliminated here. So we are in Q2, and yeah, let's get into our last run of Q2. Turn one again. This time, I think the apex was, the line was way better than last time. And then coming to this corner again, as I said, it's really crucial. But this time we're going a bit wide, I think. And in general, I think we didn't really get a good exit, which is really crucial. So here we are not even, we are barely up on our time from the first round of Q2. Again, we missed the apex a bit. Going to this right-hander. Just a flat out corner. This is really crucial, and we got a little bit of grass on the front right. If you go back and check the video, which was really crucial on that corner, you don't get that grass. And then this corner again, we overshoot the corner a bit, and again, just not looking really good. Unfortunately, we need a really good last sector to even improve from our lap time, which we did a good chicane. Now we're going to the last corner, fifth gear, try to get the apex, and we got a little bit of a moment on the exit, and I think it cost us a little bit of a lap time. And as you can see, we barely improve, and we are into Q3. Let's go to our final Q3 round, which is all that matters because I had only one set of new tire anyway. And yeah, let's go. Starting the lap and going to turn one, which I was not doing it really good this session. This time looked better, still few lap times there, but we barely up compared to our old tire lap time. We had a moment here, but we kept the car quite on the right hand side, and we got a good exit. I think the first sector was good, but was not anything crazy, but it was still really good for the session. I'm going to this corner. This time we perfectly hit the apex, maximizing the steering angle. This corner as well, sixth gear. This corner is really crucial, and we absolutely nailed it. No grass. Carrying really good speed. For this left-hander, we nailed the apex using using absolute every inch of the track, and then going to the last sector with a really good split. We need a really good last sector, and we are on the pole. You can see we did a good chicane. I think wasn't the best, but going to the last corner, I knew I have to send it, and we absolutely sent it, and we got a perfect last corner. I think that was one of the best last corner I've ever done. We are 230 up, 230. And we did 8.07, which was amazing. For the session, I knew it. If I do a low 8, it would get pole. As you can see my reaction, I was super happy with the lap. Now let's get into the race. As you can see the starting grid. Jarno Opmier is actually out in Q1, which is a good moment for us to get some points back. As you can see, even Merck, both Mercs are out as well, which is really crucial this race for us. And we're starting, by the way, as you can see, Nico qualified quite well as well. We're starting P1, P3, which is amazing. Last year we started P1, P2 as well. Yeah, let's get into the race.
فصل 2025 مسابقات F1 Sim Racing در پیست زندفورت هلند قرار برگزار شه و حالمون خوبه واسه اینکه برده تو کوالیفاینگ پول پوزیشن گرفت، هم تیمش هم تو رده سوم.
Okay, and as you can see, it's raining right now, but when it starts, it's dry. We saw it's going to be a rainy race, like it's going to be dry rain. So, but it was rainy on the grid. Anyway, we got a really good launch. We're here trying to cover Isma to help our teammate to get in P1, P2, situation, because it will be way easier for us to manage the race. And as you can see, I'm covering Isma. I'm fully covered boxing Isma so Nico can get alongside of me, and as you can see, I even gave him the inside line. And here right now, looking literally best scenario ever, but I know Isma will push Nico obviously to get back to P2 position, and here we're just trying to get back to the rhythm. It was a little bit of a nerve moment going on for everyone, because we saw it's raining on the literally when like on the grid, and then randomly when the race started it fully resetted again, so it means that the rain will come soon for this race. And we're just here trying to get back to the momentum, drive good, clean, not really over pushing the tire, because it's so easy to destroy front tires in this track, so you need to pay attention to that. I know my pace here on Zandvoort should be quite good, and as you can see, Isma is pushing Nico. I'm trying to give Nico a little bit of a slipstream in case that it will help him to keep Isma behind. As you can see, they're going side by side actually. It's actually crazy, and as you can see, it's already raining. It's already raining. You can see a few spots, so it's already raining, and Nico and Isma like battling like crazy. And here I'm trying to give Nico slipstream to maybe help him a little bit, and I think it did a tiny bit, and that managed to that helped Nico to manage to keep P2, which is really crucial right now. But at this moment it's really bad for us because we are together and we cannot box in the same lap. And most of the time when it is rainy in this type of races, it's only one correct lap, and then you have to choose to go either one lap earlier than that lap or one lap like later than the lap, so which is really crucial. If you go one lap later, you lose a lot of lap time, but you have so much more tire advantage. As you can see, lap 2, I wasn't actually thinking about that, but I had to push. As you can see, I have so much ERS, I have to push to even get a fastest lap, because as you can see, my teammate does it luckily, but every point counts, because at this point I wanted to just go for the championship. As you can see, we pitted lap 3, and I can tell you guys that so many people pitted lap 2, and our teammate had to continue, so we didn't know like what strategy is the best, but we're gonna find out now. I'm sure the first guy that pitted lap 2 was Thomas, and as you can see, he's close to us, so we have to manage to stay ahead of him, which is really crucial, and we are in net lead of the race, and Thomas under Isma, which is into P2. And here again, Nico, unlucky curse continues in this track, and here Nico thought he lost everything. And here we were speaking to engineer, and they said hold Thomas as much as I can. And as you can see, I'm not pushing at all to hold them a little bit. As you can see, I'm even I'm fully on the middle of the track, trying to help Nico as much as I can, so he lose as less time as possible. And you can see him even covering the inside, not pushing, not throttle, fully staying in the middle of the track. It's like a big train, but obviously I cannot really do it in the last sector, even though I'm still doing it. As you can see, I'm not pushing. I'm fully driving slow. And here I knew I had to push. I'm using ERS because otherwise Thomas would pass me. And then our teammate pitted, but he lost 4 or 5 seconds, I think, even more. And you will see Nico was net P2 before lap 3. And when he boxed, as you can see, he's coming out, and he lost to everyone. And I remember he was really gutted about it, and I felt quite bad as well, even in that moment that I was leading the race. But yeah, I had still a lot of job to do, so I had to focus on my own. But yeah, I mean, we really thought his race is over. Himself, I can guarantee, when he was speaking and the whole engineer was trying to tell him to, you still have a chance. But yeah, let's get back to our race. As you can see, the pace not looking bad. We basically managing, we gapping Isma a little bit, I think. And as you can see, me and Thomas basically going together. The pace not looking really that bad, and I just need to, it doesn't really matter. I just need to keep the tires like cool, because it's quite easy for them to overheat in rain, and then it's GG. You just lose so much lap time. And yeah, I just need to drive clean, not like that corner, which I completely lost the apex, but for some reason we still gained. As you can see, I'm started pushing a bit. I think I'm, getting that rhythm, getting the momentum. I'm just pushing right now, trying to get as best feeling as possible so I can, drive fast, drive clean without destroying tires. And we gapping Thomas actually, and which, as a driver you feel confident when you're gapping P2. And it's now more than a second, but we don't know, maybe Thomas is saving more tires than you do. In this condition, you never do. But we go lap 22, because nothing really happened. The gap was staying the same, 1 second, 1.5. But Isma overtook Thomas, and then it was our time to, pit. And I didn't really want for you guys to see nothing, because it was nothing happening. And Isma just passed Thomas, and he boxed with us. Yeah, Isma, when he passed Thomas, the gap was like 6, 7 tenths, and I thought maybe he had a bit more pace, but you never know, But yeah, he pitted with us, and now it's me and Isma for rest of the race, because me and Isma gapped Thomas in the first stint. Yeah, I mean, me and Isma were just together, and now we box together. And then from this lap till the end, we just have to defend from Isma. And I knew he's so fast in the rain, because in the first stint as well, I said he was always with me and couldn't really gap him. And as we gapped Thomas like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, but we couldn't really gap him, and he was with me. As you can see, I'm trying to push a bit, and again, nothing really. Just trying to drive my best, trying to put everything I have, obviously without destroying the tires. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to. I didn't really want to push the car to destroy tires, but at the same time, I was pushing so much. As you can see, we're going to the wet patches to cool down the tire. Because as I said, it's quite easy for the tire to warm up, to overheat. And as you can see, our teammate pitted like 1 lap later again. He will get undercut by some few people, because I remember me and Isma pitted quite late. But he's going to have such a fresh tire compared to everyone. And he had a really good pace as well. I remember when engineers were speaking to him. As you can see in the map, our teammate exited pit exit. And you can see where he is. And he's just recovering from that mess up that happened. And we are catching Freddy. And Freddy hasn't even pitted. As you can see, the newer tire in inter condition in this game was just crazy. Like, you're gaining so much lap time because you just have way more grip. And as you can see, Isma following us so close while we are gapping Tom as well. And we are catching like Freddy like crazy. But Isma is always with us, as I said. Just knew he's gonna put me in so much trouble and so much pressure, because I cannot do any mistake. Tiny bit mistake and he will overtake me. So here I really wanted to, maybe use Freddy, so I passed him and Isma stay behind him, so make a gap, but unfortunately Freddy pitted. Oh, maybe fortunately. And yeah, here we're just driving my own race. Nothing really happening, and just trying to don't do any small mistake, because it's just so easy to do a tiny bit mistake, and then it's a great opportunity for Isma to, send us to try his chances. But from here, I felt Isma have more pace. I want to be serious with the guy. Isma had more pace, but I knew it because of their tier. If I don't do any big mistake and drive clean, I can bring it home. And as you can see, the pace is not even bad. Like, I'm pulling away from everyone, but Isma just had that crazy pace that, you know, he looked crazy. But yeah, from here, you just need to cool down the tires as much as you can and drive fast, which is a really hard thing to do, considering you have so much wheel spin, you're gonna use so much of the tires in the rain. As you can see, Isma is less than 3/10 going to last corner. And here, again, just using overtake, just keeping my ERS for whole straight till turn 1, because that is his, you know, main opportunity to overtake. And again, getting to the wet patches, saving, you know, just cooling down the tires and then not making mistakes. That was all I need to do. And till lap 26, I was doing it. But then these laps might be a little bit boring. But trust me, guys, when I was driving, it was so stressful. Like, consistently, someone is behind me. Someone is putting so much pressure on me. Always pushing me. And in this corner, as you can see, he was so fast, considering he had so much dirt tier as well. He was also gaining on me with dirt tier, which I don't know why. There was maybe some setup related. Maybe I was just bottoming. And as you can see, I'm keep looking behind because you never know. I want to cover him. And I just need to drive clean. And as you can see, I'm not even driving bad. I'm really driving really clean, not making any mistake, trying to get a good exit always. And when we're speaking to engineers, I knew that's all I have to do. Even if he's faster, if I don't do any stupid mistakes, I will be fine. And we were quite good in the last corner. As you can see, we got a really good exit. And here I know just no need to stress it, at least for this lap. I can chill till turn 1, just saving ERS. And again, going to turn 1, no need to miss the braking point, have to take it quite chill. And then going to this corner again, 5th, 3rd gear, staying tight. I'm just pushing, I'm pushing so much and trying to not make any mistake, to not give any chances to Isma. As you can see, there is a big gap from P4 to Thomas, because apparently there was a McLaren driver, I don't know if it was Lucas or Alfie, was driving and he had wing damage since lap 1. So that made all the drivers behind him to have a really big train to, you know, Thomas, which he was P3. So, you know, I mean, just like a really, you know, unexpected race from Formula 1, from F1 Esports, because, you know, you never expect our races to be this separated. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys the reason behind it. And as you can see, it's a big train. If you look at last sector chicane, you will see there's a big train. And my teammate is, like right now, arrived behind him. And as you can see, Isma pushing us. He going around the outside. We tried to squeeze him a bit, and it worked. He used, I think, more ERS compared to us in that straight, so he tried to surprise us. But luckily we saw it. And we go to lap 35, which nothing really happened. Here, I don't need to make mistake. And as you can see,
win! A late lunge! Oh, it's not enough!
as you can see, that was a crazy dive bomb by
And I
Isma.
thought he was going to pull it off.
I couldn't believe it. Like, when I saw the dive bomb, I don't know how I even managed to saw him. Oh my god, how I didn't turn in. I don't know. But that was, that could have destroyed our both races. That could give Thomas the easiest win of his life. Obviously not the easiest, because obviously he was fast. You know, me and Isma had because I couldn't use the ERS I want. I had to always have so much for the main straight, so I can defend him. Then I think the raw pace was a bit slower in general, and that was one of the reasons. But yeah, as you can see, we're going to final lap. I just, again, don't need to do, just need to drive clean. And at this point, I know, by the way, I fully remember, my tires were fully overheating, like crazy. Maybe I didn't manage to take care of them because of the nerve I had from Isma. So I over-pushed them a bit. But as you can see, we are pushing every bit of ERS we have to make sure we are safe. We know Isma couldn't really attack us, so we stay a little bit on towards middle of the track. And as you can see, we just need to keep it clean for one more lap, which was one of the hardest races of my life. And we're gonna get the win, and it's gonna be my second win of the season. So yeah, let's see. As you can see, we had a moment actually on the straight, and yeah, I mean, it's just like I was so nervous. As you can see, we lost the rear again. The tires are fully overheating, sliding here as well. Here again, we just need to keep it clean. We just need to keep it calm. As you can see, Isma is super close, but I know I cannot really go fully defensive because then I will give him to attack me to the next corner. But I know I just need to keep it clean for 3 more corners and bring it home. And chicane, super clean. Just need 1 more clean corner and I will bring it home. And as you can see, final corner. We just need to take care of this one. And wow, what a race. And shout out to my teammate as well, P5 with fastest lap. But what a race. One of the best races I have ever won. GG's to Isma as well. What a race.
اولین برنده تکراری فصل 2025 F1 سیم ریسینگ بردیا بورمند و فراری بازگشت بردیا به جدول قهرمانی جهان.
Superb stuff from Ferrari and Barry Broumand.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But yeah, I mean, it was amazing. It was really amazing. I really enjoyed that race. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.